Good evening. This is Grogan coming to you live from my basement for my debut show, the Dynasty Chronicles. I'm your host, Grogan, fifth place finisher from the Dynasty last year, and I'm pleased to present this year's Dynasty League. The players are Division 1, Mrs. Dicta, Grogan's Heroes, Team Heaps, The Kennel, and the Billy Boy Bandits. Division 2, The Storm, 4-0 Mafia, Team Webb, Boston Green Jackets, and Grady's Lady. Last year, we had a great league in the Dynasty, 8 teams, well matched, well poised. The Kennel won it in a barn burner with Brady Lady. We had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. This year, looks like it's going to be even more action-packed. This year's teams are focused, taking the draft seriously, and I think underneath the postings and the innuendo and the bad feelings is a mutual respect that we all have for each other. I believe Mr. Chairman Webb would say the same. Very excited. We've got 3 new players this year. Mrs. Dicta, The Storm, and 4-0 Mafia. Welcome, and I mean that, welcome to the Dynasty. In this edition of the Dynasty Chronicles, I'd like to just break down each team. We're having our draft on Saturday. The Kennel has got his bee in a bonnet. He's all concerned about computers. We're going to work it all out. Everyone's going to get drafted, and we do it manually. We do it on the computer. It'll work its way out. This is we've got a commissioner that's ready to move, and he's ready to make things happen. So, if I may, you might say, why do I do this? And why should I be the chronicler of the Dynasty? Well, I think I can give a fair representation of the league. I'm not the most biased guy. I've been branded as a whiner, but I don't see that. I just focus a lot of energy on this. Some say I don't have a life. Well, that could be the case, but I just want to make sure that if I do engage in this football league, it is done correctly. And I hope you guys appreciate that. So, again, without much further ado, the first team I'd like to discuss is Team Heaps. What can I say about Team Heaps? A gentleman, the class of the league. A solid team, not a bad team. They'll come at you hard. It's kind of like the Jon Stewart of the Dynasty. Everyone likes him. I don't think he has one enemy. Team Heaps, great job. Best of luck this year. Second team I'd like to review, Billy Boy Bandits. Commissioner of the baseball did a great job. Had some tough personalities. As a football manager, puts together a tough team. Loves that Larry Johnson. I don't know why, but he does. Comes at you hard every week, and I'm looking forward to some good matchups. Very smart guy, very personable. Gets along with almost all the members of the league, and he'll engage you off the site. He'll give you a call. I appreciate it. If I've never met him, I can call him a friend. I love the BBB. Number 3, the Kennel. The Kennel. What can I say about the Kennel? Looks like he could be a 2 champion baseball, football. The results speak for themselves. I feel he doesn't get the credit he deserves as a manager in football. He put together a great team. Brady and Peterson. I don't know where he got those guys. Drafting, great job. Put them together. They went to the championship game. He almost blew it at the end. No one knows if he forgets it was a 2 or 3 point game against Brady Lady. Did a great job. But I think the Kennel will come back. He's spending some time on the draft. First 3 rounds, he's not really stocking up on his next players, but I think he'll do fine. Grogan's Hero, I think he'll be solid. He likes a draft. He's spending some time on it, but he's not He's too much of an obsessive compulsive guy. He's too much trading. He saw that in baseball, football. He does a lot of transactions. Good thing this is not a transaction fee league because I quit because I'd be bankrupt. But I'm looking to go running back. I'm looking at Westbrook, as you know, as the second pick. And I did tell you $50 that Kendall would not take Brady, and he's not going to take him. That would be foolish. But someone will get Brady, and that looks like the jacket. And last is Mrs. Dicta, a.k.a. Jamie Johnson. Welcome. You look like a fine young lady. You've got some Midwest smarts. I don't know if you went to St. Lawrence University or how you met Mr. Ryan Webb. I'm sure it was love at first sight, and it's been smooth sailing. I wish you luck, best of luck in your engagement and your pending nuptials. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish you the best of luck. We're going to have a lot of time. And I open up with you week 1. Try to respond to the emails if I send you. Just say hello, thanks for the good lucks, the good blessings, and it'll make things a little smoother around here. That's Division 1. And I agree with the candidate, probably aptly named for Division 1. Division 2, who do we have? Well, you got to start with the champ from Division 2, Brady's Lady. Brady Lady. I saw your video out on the Hamptons. Good job. I didn't like that host. I think she was a little condescending to our lady. I think a little condescending, and I didn't like that. If your husband would start selling some wine in New York City, maybe you should have her talk to the host or the executive producer. I found her a little condescending, and I was rapt about the jewelry and outfits to match. I like that. I took some of your tips. It worked out down here at Salisbury. I liked it. I can't get to the Hamptons. Next, Team Webb, a fierce competitor. In football. He got bored with baseball. I don't know what happened. He started out slow and quit. But I like he finished strong last year. He's going to do a great job. I went 0-2 against him, so I have nothing to say. He's beat me. He beat my ears in both times I played him. So, chairman of Team Webb, his team loves him. They come to play for him. I expect a fierce rival this year. Who else have they stuck in this league? 4-0. What a man. I love this 4-0. Baseball, if you guys footballers don't know him, he comes to play. He didn't have a great year, but know what I love about him? He finished out the year. He kept playing. Even though he wasn't doing so well, he kept playing, making deals, trying to engage, trying to make his team better. Great guy. The Storm. Young guy. Boyfriend of Katie for now. We'll see how this goes. He's not in the circle of trust yet. He's not in that circle of trust. I'd like to see him in the circle of trust soon, though. He's a good kid from all. Katie likes him as I post. He must be a great kid. This fantasy can be all-consuming. I don't want it to inhibit any job search that you're looking for, so you just keep moving. But if you need any advice, I'd be happy to help you and move along. Your future father-in-law is not as helpful. Watch out for him. Watch out for him. And last but not least is our commissioner, the Jacket. Oh, what an unfair position he was put in last year. What an unfair position. Did a fine job. He's dealing with these psychotics like Webb, Hayes, Grogan, the Kennel, BBB, psychotics, and they're never happy. There was some talk about making me commissioner this year. I looked at the talk, and I just can't imagine doing it. The time involved with my busy life, I just couldn't do it. And I looked at it, I reflected, and I said, I don't think that the commission got a fair deal. I really don't. He's young, energetic, and I want to know a little bit about him. I met him once at his party. He was kind enough to invite me, so I did some background search on him. He went to St. Lawrence University, a strapping guy. He's in the financial sector market. As soon as I gather up a little nest egg, a little money to the side, I might give you a little shot at it. I think you could do it, and if you can make some moves in this market, I'd like to see you go to work for me, Brogan. But number 2